2019, I think this is set 2. Obviously, it's an oligopoly question. Let's see if we can make sense of it. Jackpot florist and boulevard share the market for floral bouquets. In Tulip Town, Jackpot is deciding whether to close at 6, yada, yada. We all know the same thing. We know Jackpot's numbers are on the left. Boulevards are on the right. Underline the ones on the left, square in the ones on the right. So it's harder to mess up the numbers. Then we're going to do a little word chart. We're going to say if Jack has 2 choices, Jack can go to 6 or 9. And then Boulevard has to make a choice on what's best for him after Jack goes at 6 or 9. Then we do where Boulevard can either deliver or not deliver. And Jack will make a decision as to what's best for him after Boulevard makes his decision. So if Jack goes at 6, we're looking in this quadrant. Boulevard has 2 choices, to deliver and no deliver. He's going to choose deliver because 30 is greater than 20. That's your explanation. If instead Jack decides to go 9, well, it looks like Boulevard's going to deliver again because 50 is greater than 40. Now, let's get rid of this, and let's say instead that Boulevard decides to deliver. Now Jack has 2 choices, either 6 at 35 or 9 at 25. He's going to choose 6 because 35 is bigger than 25. And then if Boulevard decides to no deliver, Jack still has either to choose 55 at 6 or 45 at 9. He's going to choose 6 because 55 is greater than 45. Looks like they both have dominant strategies. Right? That's a dominant strategy, is the idea that no matter what the other firm does, Jack's always going to go 6. So he has a dominant strategy for 6. And Boulevard has a dominant strategy to deliver. Now let's see if we can make sense of these. Is Jackpot's dominant strategy to close at 6 or to close at 9, or does it have no dominant strategy? We've already figured it out. It's at 6. Suppose Jackpot chooses to close at 6, okay, and Boulevard chooses no delivery. Is this the profit maximizing action by Boulevard? Explain using values. Well, we know that if Jack closes at 6, Boulevard should choose delivery, not no delivery, because 30 is bigger than 20. So we would say no, that gets us a point. And we would just say that Boulevard would earn 30 to deliver and only earns 20 to no deliver. Something like that. Just explaining with the numbers, right? With the values of why that would not be the best place for Boulevard. How much profit would Boulevard earn in the Nash equilibrium? Well, our Nash equilibrium is a spot where nobody wants to unilaterally move. We have 2 dominant strategies. Therefore, we know Jack's going to do 6 and Boulevard's going to deliver. We're going to end up there as our Nash equilibrium. That is the best spot. Let's read the question again. How much profit will Boulevard earn in the Nash equilibrium? Boulevard's number is at 30, so $30. All right. Suppose these 2 firms merge to form one company with 2 locations and still face the same actions and payoffs. Which strategy would the new company choose to maximize its combined profits? So this was a bit new for us, to maximize combined profits. It wasn't until 2019 that they actually talked about that. We can see if they're both in this quadrant, their maximized profits would be 85, 55, 65, 75 here. What's that? 65 there and 75 here. So their best place to be, right? If they merge, which strategies would the new company, Jackpot would go at 9. And Boulevard would go no delivery. because that would maximize their profits. Can we see that? Easy enough. All right, let's get rid of this and that and that. All right. Now, what about E? Let's see if we can make sense of E where it gets a little strange. Now, instead of merging, Jackpot proposes a plan to cooperate with Boulevard. Jackpot must agree to close at 9, and Boulevard must agree to no delivery. If either firm breaks the agreement, it must subtract $12 from its profit and then add to the other firm's profit. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see if we can redraw this matrix. Here's Jack, 6 and 9. Here's Boulevard, delivery, and no delivery. All right, now assume instead of merging, Jackpot proposes a plan to cooperate. Jackpot would agree to close at 9. And Boulevard would agree to no deliver. If either firm breaks the agreement, it must subtract $12 from its profit. So at 9 and no delivery, those numbers would not be affected because they would be following the rules of their agreement. Jackpot would agree to 9. Boulevard would agree to no delivery. So the no delivery numbers are not affected. The 9 is not affected for Jackpot, so I think we could do 25 here. We know that's not affected. But wait a second. Now we've got to take, if anybody chooses any other spot, we got to take $12 from them and add it to the other person's profit. So how ridiculous is this? Okay, so let's say that if he chooses 9, but then Boulevard chooses to deliver, we could take 12. That would give us what? 38. 38 here. 12 added to 25, right? 35, 36, 37. So that would be 37. No delivery, 6 p.m. Oh, well, here's the idea up here too, right? That if Jack goes for 6, we got to take 12 from Jack. So 55 would go down to what? 45, 43. And then 12 would go here. So this would be 12 and 12, 32. 32. I think that's right. And then we could just switch 12 around. These numbers wouldn't change because they're both breaking the problem there. 12 would go from there, 12 would go to there. So no change there. So, assuming the payoff was in effect and enforced, redraw the matrix. That was annoyingly painful to do. Assuming Boulevard is a profit-maximizing firm, would Boulevard agree to Jackpot's proposal? So let's just redo it. Let's do a word chart again. Again, Jack's, all the underlined numbers. Boulevard's the squared in. You have an hour to do 3 FRQs on the AP exam. You have plenty of time to draw this chart, redo it, make sense of it. All right, so if Jack goes at 6 or Jack can go at 9, Boulevard will make a choice. Boulevard will make a choice. Boulevard can deliver or no deliver, and Jack will make a choice, and Jack will make a choice. If Jack goes at 6, Boulevard will choose no deliver, right? If instead Jack goes 9, obviously Boulevard's going to choose no deliver again because we can see 40 is bigger than 38. Now let's say, let's do a different color here. Let's say Boulevard decides to deliver. Jack would go 9, right? And if Boulevard no delivers, it looks like Jack would choose 9 again. And we kind of knew that, right? Because that's what they had to do for their agreement. No deliver, 9 and no deliver would put them back in this quadrant. And it looks like, explain using the, would Boulevard agree to Jack's proposal? It looks like Boulevard would earn more money. Yeah, up here, remember where we were before. Up here, Jack went 6 and Boulevard delivered. So originally we were here and Boulevard made that $30. Now if they end up in this quadrant, Boulevard's going to make 40. So we would say 40 is greater than 30. So definitely he would agree to this profit max or profit sharing formula because they would end up in that lower quadrant. All right, guys, that was a very annoying one. Keep working hard and see you soon. Be safe. Bye.